Hello and welcome to our latest presentation. This is on the COVID-19 vaccine and the recent papers that have been published in the last few weeks. These are the three papers which have been published in Lancet and NEJM. These are the first and preliminary reports of the vaccines to be used in COVID-19. These studies have been conducted in China, UK and USA respectively. So the Chinese, they used adenovirus type 5 vectored COVID-19 vaccine. In this, the replication defective adenovirus 5 vectors expressing the full length spike genes based on the Wuhan H1 were used. And the UK, they used the chimpanzee adenovirus vector vaccine expressing the SARS-CoV-2 spike protein, compared it with a meningococcal conjugate vaccine. While in the US, they use the mRNA 1273 in a lipid nanoprotein encapsulated nucleoside mRNA. This encode for the spike protein stabilized in its perfusion conformation. So let's discuss in very simple ways how these vaccines were produced and how they can produce antibodies and cytotoxicity in normal healthy humans. So this is basically adenovirus which has been genetically modified to produce the spike protein of the SARS-CoV-2. So once this SARS-CoV-2 spike protein is present, it can produce the antibody response in normal healthy human beings. So in the US study, they used this mRNA which was present in liposomes. It contains the new antigen, that is the spike protein antigen. Once it enters a cell, it produces copies of it, producing a lot of spike proteins and the desired immune response in a healthy individual. So in US, the study was phase 1 with no placebo. In China and UK, it was a controlled trial. With China, they're using a placebo, and UK, they're using a meningococcal vaccine. The number of subjects in US was 45, in UK was 1077, in China it was 508 with a ratio of 2:1:1. The results of these trials are coming first to the Chinese trial. There was adequate antibody response as well as cytotoxic response to the vaccine. While the adverse effects, there were pain, fever, fatigue and joint pain. In the UK trial, again they found adequate antibody response as well as good cytotoxic response. Now the side effects were pain at the site of injection, feeling of fatigue, fever, chills, muscle aches and headaches. These were managed with paracetamol. In the US trial, they found again a good antibody response as well as good T-cell response. Again, the side effects were similar: fatigue, chills, headaches, myalgia, and pain at the site of infection. These were again easily managed with simple paracetamol. The dosage used was in US and UK, they used 2 doses with a booster dose being given at day 28. In China, a single dose was used. So overall, all these studies have been a grand success, and they show that the preliminary studies show good safety and adequate immune response. So maybe further trials will be done and we will be soon getting a vaccine for COVID-19. Thank you for your patience and check our website for further information.